I'll be back.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for 10 science fiction films that, perhaps thanks to a pod of precogs, somehow managed to predict the future.
I'm sorry, Dawn, but you're gonna have to run again. Run!
Number 10, Brazil.
Want something from us? Oh, yes.
On its surface, this dystopian sci-fi comedy from Terry Gilliam successfully imagined aspects of 21st century life. Personal computers sit at every desk, and dealing with IT can be a hassle for everyone involved. On a deeper level, though, Brazil puts its finger on more pernicious aspects of modern society. Despite being surrounded by technological luxury, we, like protagonist Sam Lowry, must sometimes battle against that technology to find fulfillment.
You had that scab turtle here, haven't you?
What are you talking about?
Who fixed your ducks?
I told you before that they fix themselves.
Oh, yeah? And where did this come from, eh?
It has also resulted in a terrifying surveillance state. There's government doublespeak, body scanners in public places, and black sites for illegal interrogations. The film portrays a sadly familiar culture, where people seek petty distractions to escape their everyday lives.
Mr. Warren, I have to find out about...
Shut up! I don't know what's going on here, Lowry. But don't think you can intimidate us with your friends and relatives in high places. Now shape up!
Number 9, Logan's Run.
Why do they run instead of going on carousel? Good one.
This 1976 sci-fi film offers a prescient view of the future. In it, a society driven by an obsession with fitness and youth all but eradicates any sense of humanity. The world of Logan's Run is driven by hedonism, consumerism, and instant gratification. Citizens live in a controlled, pleasure-focused environment until age 30, at which point they are executed.
There's been a terrible error. My life clock must have broken in some way. I'm nowhere near 30. I'm 22. I should be green.
Runners who try to escape that fate are utterly dehumanized by law enforcement. Logan's Run reflects a fixation with staying perpetually young and indulging in fleeting pleasures that's not so different from our current world. Citizens live in an endless pursuit of new and exciting experiences, trends, and goods. It's as if an AI algorithm created a world based on Instagram.
In a moment, a light will shine in your eyes. Walk into it. Jessica first, then you, Sandman. You will have to stoop, but don't unclasp your hands. Do you agree?
Number 8, Her.
Why haven't you gotten divorced yet?
For her, it's just a piece of paper. It doesn't mean anything.
With this 2013 drama, director Spike Jonze examines the deep integration of artificial intelligence into daily life and its impact on human relationships. The film's AI, Samantha, reflects our growing reliance on AI-driven virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa. Mundane tasks are outsourced to technology, fostering a growing dependency and a troubling emotional attachment. Theodore is neck-deep in the existential loneliness that is now endemic in the West.
You're a really creepy dude.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. I have to go home.
He fills the gap with Samantha, replacing even human connection with technology. Her also highlights the potential for AI to evolve beyond human control and the ethical quagmire that would present to the world. The film perfectly predicted the widespread influence of technology on communication and social dynamics.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I think you're amazing.
I was starting to think I was crazy. You were saying everything was fine, but all I was getting from you was distance and anger.
Number 7, Contagion.
We had dinner, we had pizza. She said she was jet lagged.
You mentioned that she was away, Hong Kong. We checked the latest bulletins. The only things there were measles and H1N1, and this was not that.
Less than a decade before COVID-19 shut down the planet, Steven Soderbergh's Contagion provided an eerie roadmap to our future. Like COVID, the film depicts a novel virus originating from animals, spreading rapidly across the globe, and causing widespread illness and death. It highlights the crucial roles of public health officials, scientists, and government agencies in managing the crisis.
How many other people are they likely to infect? So, for seasonal flu, that's usually about 1. Smallpox, on the other hand, it's over 3. Now, before we had a vaccine, polio spread at a rate between 4 and 6.
The scientists in the film defeat their pandemic much as we did, through contact tracing, social distancing, and quarantines. What's most impressive, though, is the way writer Scott Burns somehow managed to predict the public's response. In the film, the masses react to the virus with panic buying, fear, and violence, and easily fall prey to misinformation and conspiracy theories. Sound familiar?
And here is a model of the virus and how it attaches to its host. The blue is virus, and the gold is human, and the red is the viral attachment protein, and the green is its receptor in the human cells.
Number 6, The Truman Show.
All right, promise me one thing, though. If I die before I reach the summit, you'll use me as an alternative source of food.
Jim Carrey stars as an average Joe whose entire life is, unbeknownst to him, the biggest television show in the world. The movie came out 2 years before Survivor ushered in the reality show revolution, and 6 years before Facebook popularized social media. Aspects of the movie were oddly prescient about the future evolution of Western media.
Look what I got free at the checkout. It's a chef's pal. It's a dicer, grater, peeler, all in one. Never needs sharpening, dishwasher safe.
Wow. That's amazing.
Since 1998, reality TV has become a dominant force around the world. Along with social media, this has made voyeurism an everyday part of modern life. People now live their lives online as if they have an audience, and anyone can become famous.
The people on the elevator, there was no backing on it. I looked out, there was people there, and on the radio, on the way to work, start to, following me along, talking about everything that I'm doing.
Number 5, The Terminator.
I'll be back.
At first blush, you wouldn't think that a movie about killer time-traveling cyborgs could accurately tell us anything about the future. You'd be wrong. In addition to launching Arnold Schwarzenegger into stardom, The Terminator predicted the future of unmanned warfare. The machines that nearly wipe out our descendants are governed by Skynet, a military AI that rebelled against its creators.
They say it got smart. A new order of intelligence. Then it saw all people as a threat, not just the ones on the other side.
After taking over and using the world's nukes, Skynet hunts the remnants with drones and AI robot soldiers. 40 years after the film was released, militaries all over the world are using unmanned drones. In fact, Top Gun Maverick, the 2022 sequel to another classic 80s film, dedicates its entire opening sequence to the notion that human pilots are becoming obsolete.
Come on, sweetheart, just a little more. Just a little. Come on.
Number 4, Minority Report.
John Anderson, you could use a Guinness right about now.
Stressed out, John Anderson.
Have you ever had a conversation about a product only to find ads for that item in your feeds just minutes later? More than 2 decades ago, Steven Spielberg imagined a world saturated with targeted advertising in his sci-fi thriller Minority Report. In a movie about psychics who can predict future crimes, it's Minority Report's vision of tech that truly predicted the future.
Crimes of passion, there's no premeditation, so they show up late. Most of our scrambles are flash events like this one. We rarely see anything with premeditation anymore.
The film features touch screens, hollow imaging, and self-driving vehicles, but the targeted ads feel especially familiar and disconcerting. Digital billboards and interactive screens identify individuals through retinal scans, delivering customized ads based on personal data. It's extremely similar to our current reality, where companies use sophisticated algorithms and data mining to tailor advertisements based on our online activity.
Don't run.
You don't have to chase me.
You don't have to run.
Everybody runs, Fletch.
Number 3, Blade Runner.
It seems you feel our work is not a benefit to the public.
Replicants are like any other machine. They're either a benefit or a hazard.
they're a benefit, it's not my problem.
Ridley Scott's dark vision of the future includes futuristic cityscapes featuring vibrant digital billboards and holographic ads, a precursor to today's LED displays and digital signage. Voice commands, now ubiquitous in most devices, were envisioned through the movie's advanced AI interfaces. Video calls, too, were shown as commonplace interactions.
You're reading a magazine, you come across a full-page nude photo of a girl.
Is this testing whether I'm a replicant or a lesbian, Mr. Deckard?
Just answer the questions, please.
Where once they were the purview of science fiction, today they are an integral part of communication technology. The film also depicts significant weather changes in Southern California. Scott's version of Los Angeles is trapped in persistent rain and gloom, a stark contrast to its usual sunny climate. Here, he hints at the unpredictable weather patterns associated with climate change.
We'll be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
Number 2, Soilent Green.
Soilent Green is made out of people.
While large swaths of humanity have not yet been forced into cannibalism, Soilent Green still provided a cautionary tale back in 1973. The film is set in a dystopian 2022 where the Earth's population has soared, leading to extreme overcrowding. Food insecurity is a central theme of Soilent Green, and the synthetic product, made from human bodies, is the only thing sustaining society. Today, resource depletion and ecological damage are real concerns all over the world.
Quick energy, yellow soil, and made of genuine soybeans.
Climate-induced food scarcity is a growing problem, especially in the global south. And with 8 billion people on Earth and counting, overpopulation isn't just a theoretical problem anymore.
They've got to tell people.
Tell them what?
The ocean's dying. The plankton's dying. It's people.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into Settings and switch on your notifications. Number 1, 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Released a year before humans walked on the moon, this Stanley Kubrick masterpiece predicted numerous aspects of the future. The movie showcased a stunning view of Earth from the moon, not so different from the iconic images captured during the Apollo missions the following year.
Welcome to voice print identification. When you see the red light go on, would you please state in the following order your destination, your nationality, and your full name?
It was also one of the first films to feature both flat screens and electronic tablets. Commercial space flights aren't yet a widespread thing in real life, but in-flight movies are. Voice-activated AI, embodied by HAL 9000, predicted the rise of virtual assistants and real AI. Though the film leans into the dangers of this new tech, the 1984 sequel reveals the real reason why HAL broke bad: contradictory programming by its human masters.
I'll go in through the emergency airlock.
Without your space helmet, Dave, you're going to find that rather difficult.
Predicting the future is no easy feat, and many movies get it wrong. Which do you think did the best job? Let us know in the comments below.
Your wish is granted.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.